What is happening, people? Welcome to Saeed TV. Man United 3, Nottingham Forest 0. And listen, man, all I've just got to say, is he's he's every fucking where. CASEMIRO. Oi, listen, what an absolute pleasure. It's an honour. It's a really, really honour to watch a world-class talent. For me, the best signing we've had since Van Persie. I'm telling you, in terms of quality, in terms of world-class, when you know the class is already there, this guy, he covers every single blade of grass. He's probably had a hand in help in every single goal. You know, two of the goals for me are because of CASEMIRO. This guy, I'm telling you right now, man, I think there's about 11 of CASEMIROs. I generally do, because I feel like he's here, he's everywhere, he's there. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, oh my God, mate, tonight, this guy was epitome of Man United today in terms of pressing, in terms of endeavour, in terms of intensity. This guy does not stop running. He doesn't. He loves the idea of defending, the idea of winning the ball back. It's almost ingrained in CASEMIRO. He is world class. And people that doubted him, I'm sorry, Nuruddin. I'm sorry, all these people. He's only coming for the money. No, listen. This guy here, Ten Hag knew what he was about. Ten Hag knew that this guy does not like losing the ball. Ten Hag knew that he's got the mentality to play for this football club. Ten Hag knew everything. Ten Hag knew that, you know what, give him a little bit of time to get through to this league and he'll find his feet. And boy, oh boy, has he found his feet. Oh my God, I could talk about it all night, but let's get through the goals. Man United took the lead, training ground goal, if you're talking about Eriksen, plays it through. And you know what the crazy thing about the Eriksen, the Rashford goal is? I watched it all the way. Gets the ball, crosses it in, and Rashford keeps on the momentum, scores again. Brilliant confidence. The second goal for me was a joy. CASEMIRO wins the ball, plays it to Bruno. Bruno's pass for me is very, very underrated. He gets the ball, plays it to Rashford. Rashford takes it back one step. Boom, plays it to Martial. Martial gets it past Hennessy. Hennessy should do better. But for me, that was an unbelievable goal. Very, very, very unbelievable goal. And then CASEMIRO again wins the ball, plays it to Fred. And Fred will tear you apart again. But you know what, man? I just have to eulogise this CASEMIRO performance. I really, really do. Because I've not seen a guy, win the ball in every single area of the pitch, receive it. The passing range from CASEMIRO is underrated. It really, really is. This guy's passing range. People said Modric used to pass, Cruz used to pass. This guy ain't no real passer. This guy's not press resistant. Listen, he's just debunking every single myth that's out there. He can pass, he can press, he can have energy. He's not slow, he's not lethargic. He's not someone who takes a lot of time on the ball. He's very, very efficient. Winning the ball high up the pitch, winning the ball when you need to. You know what I mean? He looks around, he receives the ball from the centre back. He can do everything. He's a complete midfielder. What cannot CASEMIRO do? Breaking lines, progressing the ball, winning the ball high up the pitch. Assist. What more can CASEMIRO not do? Someone tell me. Someone tell me in the comments and why he's not the best DM in the world football. Who is better than CASEMIRO right now in world football? In the Premier League? We'll argue in the Premier League. Rodri, come outside. We want to have a talk. Because I'm sorry, Rodri, I think he's world class, by the way, and I think he's unbelievable. But CASEMIRO's here to come. He's here to stay. And you know what, man? We're going to get 3 or 4 years out of this CASEMIRO. God willing, we're going to get 3 or 4 years out of him. And if he can be the pinnacle of what's to come in that midfield, it gives everyone that kind of feeling. Fred comes on in the second half, loses the ball, CASEMIRO straight on it. Fred gives the ball away, CASEMIRO straight on it. If anyone loses the ball in midfield, he's straight on it. This is what CASEMIRO does. He's there forever. He's the ultimate team player. He's not asked about, if you've lost the ball or what. He's there to recover, and that's what a DM is supposed to do. He's supposed to be that last line in that midfield, He's supposed to win the ball back for you. But talking about it, he's showing Eriksen up now with his passing ability. I'm sorry, I don't know who's better, CASEMIRO or Eriksen, in terms of deep-lying passes. I mean, just spraying the ball, from side to side. I don't know who's better. Right now, I'm looking at everyone, and they need to step up their game, because CASEMIRO, for me, I just can't stop speaking about him. Today we could talk about Rashford, again, unplayable again in that first half, and becoming better. I thought Malacia was very, very good today. People talk about Malacia not going up and down that touchline. I'm sorry, mate. Malacia was terrific tonight. Wan-Bissaka was also solid. Listen, I don't know if the contract talk or they've told him to play well and start playing well, but he's become, in the last 2 or 3 games now, he's played well. I don't know if he's trying to play for a move. But I just think for me tonight, Luke Shaw played solid at the back as well tonight. Varane again, effortless, you know what I mean? Rolls Royce Varane. You know, I just think everything tonight, Nottingham Forest were poor, don't get me wrong, and whatnot, but we still had to do what we still had to do. Professional performance. Newcastle won. Tottenham got a draw, so at least we gained a point on them one. What do you call it? Chelsea won just now. Liverpool won. So today was about having a professional performance. Professional performance, get the job done. None of this, you know, like last season, drawing at Watford at home, drawing at this at home. You know, the teams that come up the championship, you know, we were drawing games at home against them kind of teams. Nah, man, that has to stop. And it's going to be a battle, game after game after game. It's going to be tough. And you know what? All you've got to do is just win your next game. That's all you can do. And I think tonight, yes, there was you know, certain passages of play that were a bit iffy. I thought Anthony needs to compose himself. I think he'll get there, Anthony. I really, really do. Everyone just gives him time. Like, cut the slack. I know everybody's doing well, but at the same time, he's just come in the league. It's a new league. You've got to give him time. I think for me, if there's a message from Anthony, just take your time. Don't need to be flashing. I don't want to see that. Okay, at moments I want to see that. But if you're having a solid performance and you're efficient and you're doing what Ten Hag's wanted you to do, and you can play the game in that way and also be more efficient in that, that's all I want from you. But listen, that flair will come, that Brazilian flair will come. But other than that, I thought Martial in the glue as well, again, linking up play well. So listen, there's positives out there, and I think for me, you know, I would just look forward to the next game, and I think, you know, Wolves will be a tough game in itself for that one. But yeah, man, today it was a cold, wet night, you know what I mean? These kind of games, yeah, where you think, you know, certain people, their performances will go down, we look a bit rusty, but I thought today we were playing the ball, progressive passes. Yes, Nottingham Forest were in their low block. Yes, they had 5 in midfield, and we were trying to break them down. But I thought first half we were quick, decisive, getting the ball on the wide areas. Malacia and Wan-Bissaka, getting them out and pushing them forward. It was about creating the overloads in the wide areas, and that's what we did. Martial dropped in. Bruno tried to get in mixed with that. And like I said, we were aggressive. We were tenacious. We were energetic. And Nottingham Forest couldn't cope. Rarely did they have a shot. I think they had a shot in the second half. The first half, I can't remember what kind of shot they had. But like I said, we dealt with Nottingham Forest today. And yes, they're down the bottom of the league. But they've also had 5 weeks off. We've had players coming back from tournaments. We've had players coming back from certain positions. So I think for me, today was a solid performance. But listen, man, CASEMIRO, Rashford scoring more goals, Martial scoring goals. Even Fred's getting a couple of goals this season. This is what we want. We want to see more goals in this team. We can't be relying on Rashford. Eriksen needs to chip in. Bruno needs to chip in a bit more now. But if the team is playing well and they're efficient, that's what we need to do, people. But listen, people, I've rambled on for far too long. Let me know your man of the match in the comments below. There's only one answer, right? But like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.